Hello, everyone, and welcome to DM102. This is the history of global cinema. This is an 8-week course, so it's a summer course that's 8 weeks long that will cover 16 weeks of content. So it is a pretty accelerated course, but we got some great stuff to look at, so hopefully it'll feel like it goes by really quickly for you. It's an asynchronous course, which means there are no scheduled Zoom calls or any way for us to connect kind of face-to-face, even via Zoom. You're going to kind of go through the modules at your own pace. There are deadlines and due dates that you have to hit, but you can kind of find the time to work on it as you please. One thing you're going to hear me say over and over and over again, that the deadlines are firm. There are no extensions and there are no extra credit points or extra credit assignments. There is a way that I help you out regarding that, which will get explained in another video in the course information module, which is how you earn your points. So go check that out. Another way that we can kind of interact together outside of the discussion boards is that there is a student lounge discussion board that is part of our Canvas shell. It's a place for us to ask questions. If someone's needs some clarity on something, you can post a question in there in the student lounge. We should all be kind of monitoring the student lounge. If you see a question that you know the answer to, feel free to answer that question and engage with your classmates. If I see a question that needs to be answered, I will answer it as well. You can pose those questions to me in there as well, but another great way is just to reach out to me directly via email. You might hear my German Shepherd kind of at my feet here. I apologize for that. You want to make sure that you watch this video all the way through and then make your way to the course information module, which is packed full of pages. It's 5, 6, 7, 8 pages of content that I've put there, plus a host of pages that the school puts there. And this is just to give you all the information that you need to be successful in the course. All right, so make sure you go to course information next and make your way through those. And then you can click on module 1 and do all the work associated with it. Now, if you're getting to this page before Monday, the start of class, the assignments won't open up. It doesn't allow me to open up assignments until the beginning of class. So those don't open up till Monday. But if you're getting to this on the Friday, which is when I open the module, you can kind of make your way through everything, watch the film, do all that kind of stuff, and then hit Monday and get the course information, like get the discussion board and the quiz knocked out for this week. All the modules open and close at 5 p.m. for this course, except for module 1, all right? So the way our course works is Tuesday will be a module opening up and closing, and then Friday a module will open up and close, and then Tuesday a module will open up and close. So it's Monday, which means module 1 is already going to be due tomorrow, Tuesday, and that's why I make that particular module due at 11:59 at night. So you have a little bit, a few more hours to get all the work done. The rest of the modules from module 2 on, the time frame is Tuesday or Friday at 5 p.m. That's when the module closes. So please don't come to me after the fact and say, hey, I didn't know everything closed at 5. Everything but module 1 closes at 5. So make sure you know that time range. Give yourself enough time otherwise, right? Our assignments in this class is you're gonna have a discussion board in each module. The discussion board is usually 2 prompts from me. Each one of those prompts should be answered with at least a paragraph, so a minimum of 5 sentences each. So your initial post should be about 10 sentences, and then you're gonna respond to 2 classmates. Each one of those responses should be at least 5 sentences each. I don't wanna see just, hey, great idea, I agree with you completely. I want you to kind of explain your points, use examples from the readings, from the films, from our deep dive page to kind of qualify what it is you're saying, whether you agree or disagree, and also use those same things when you're making your initial post. Use examples from the film, use examples from the reading, use examples from the lecture to show that you're kind of engaging in the material, all right? There's also going to be a quiz in each module. The quizzes are going to be 8 questions long. They're worth 24 points each, so each question is worth 3 points. Again, they're both going to be locked out and closed on 5 p.m. on the day that module ends, whether it be a Tuesday or a Friday. Right here it says 2 modules open each week. That's because one will open on a Tuesday, one will open on a Friday. So you'll see that happening as it goes. They're all locked up. You can't kind of move ahead. You have to kind of wait till the date when everything opens up. You want to make sure that you're keeping track of assignments because stuff does move pretty quickly. And again, you want to make sure you're replying to 2 classmates with your discussion board posts. There is an extra assignment that you'll find in the course information module, okay? This is the week 1 assignment, getting to know you, okay? That assignment, you have to respond to it by the end of day on Monday. And that is just a way for us to figure out if we have no-shows, people that have to drop in the course. So make sure that you get to that getting to know you assignment in the in the course information module before you make your way to module 1. Make sure you do that. That's also due on Monday by 11:59. Again, giving a little bit of extra time. You want to make sure that you give yourself extra time because again, this class moves pretty quick. You do have to watch full films and then watch full lectures and then be able to respond to the discussion boards and do the quizzes. One thing I want to point out is Module 8 and Module 16. That's the midterm module and the final module. In those modules, things get a little bit more intense. There's a 2 to 3 page compare and contrast paper. That's instead of the discussion board. I apologize for kind of stumbling through that. So no discussion board in week 8 and week 16. You have a compare and contrast paper, 2 to 3 pages. And then the quiz becomes more of an exam, and the exam will be a review of all the modules up to that point. So in week 8, the midterm will be a kind of review of weeks 1 through 8. And then module 16, that'll be your final exam. And that's kind of a rehash or a revisiting of modules 9 through 16, all right? So just be prepared for those 2 weeks because there's a little bit of extra content to do, right? So again, I want to remind you there are no extensions and no extra credit. You can't email me your homework or anything like that. I don't take it, I just delete it. You have to make sure that you input all your stuff in Canvas before Canvas closes. There's more information in the course information module. So if you, there's some videos in there to kind of explain things, but if you do have questions, please reach out to me. My email is all over the Canvas shell and on the syllabus. So go ahead and get started now, make your way through everything. And again, welcome to the class. We're gonna watch some very cool films that I think you'll enjoy. These are films that you wouldn't normally go out and check out unless you're taking a class. And it's a great way to kind of learn how filmmakers do what they do and how they tell great stories. So hopefully you're excited to get going with this class. I definitely love teaching this class. And again, I want to be a resource for you. So if you have any questions, feel free to reach out.